The life you're going to live in 5 years is being decided by what you tolerate today. And most people don't realize that. When people talk about investing in themselves, they usually think about money, school, or big opportunities. But that's not really where it starts. The real investment is much quieter than that. It's your habits and your values. Because those are the things shaping your life every single day, whether you notice it or not. Your habits are not just things you do randomly. They're evidence of who you're becoming. If you clean your space regularly, that's not just about being organized. It's discipline. If you show up even when you don't feel like it, that's not just productivity, that's consistency. And the truth is, small habits don't feel important in the moment. They feel easy to skip, easy to ignore. But over time, they build your entire life. 5 years from now is not going to be one big decision that changes everything. It's going to be thousands of small choices you repeated every day. And this is where a lot of people start to feel lost. They feel unstable, confused, like their life has no direction, and they think it's because of their situation. But most of the time, it's because there's no structure, no habits to rely on, no standards to follow, no consistency. So every day depends on how they feel. One day they're motivated, the next day they're not. One day they make good decisions, the next day they settle. There's no stability in that, and that's where values come in. Values are what guide you when your emotions change, because your emotions will always change. You won't always feel motivated. You won't always feel strong. You won't always feel clear. But your values are supposed to stay. If you value respect, you won't tolerate disrespect, no matter how you feel in that moment. If you value discipline, you won't constantly give in to things that are holding you back. If you value peace, you won't keep placing yourself in chaotic environments. Values make your decisions easier. Without them, you're just reacting to life instead of actually directing it. And here's something a lot of people don't like hearing. You attract based on who you are, not just what you want, but how you live. If you don't have standards, you'll attract people who don't have standards. If you tolerate disrespect, you'll keep experiencing it. If your life feels messy or overwhelming, it's usually a reflection of something in your habits or your values. Because your decisions create your environment, and your environment reflects you. Think about it. If you ignore your responsibilities, avoid discipline, and never set boundaries, you slowly create a life that feels stressful and out of control. But if you take care of your space, keep small promises to yourself, and stay true to your standards, you build a life that feels more calm, more stable, more intentional. Not perfect, just grounded. Everyone wants a peaceful life. Everyone wants things to feel easy and secure. But that kind of life doesn't come from luck. It comes from how you show up every day. It comes from what you tolerate, what you repeat, and what you stand for. You can't live chaotically and expect peace to find you. It doesn't work like that. So if there's anything you take from this, let it be this. Don't wait for a perfect moment to change your life. Start small. Build habits that make you respect yourself. Define values that guide your decisions. Because your future isn't something that just happens to you. It's something you build quietly every single day.